Hey everybody, it's Renee from Tailspin Farm, and I am hopping on today to show you some spinning that I'm doing. It is Friday, July 1st. I can't believe it's July already. We have had unbelievable hot days here in Michigan, and I just finished grooming the last of my rabbits for the summer. They were all sheared down. I have one that might need it again here in another month or so, but they are all, as of today, sheared down. And I was going to show you what I got and just sort of go through a little spinning tutorial here, because I'm going to spin it a little bit different than typically what I talk about spinning. I have not been on my wheel since we moved in here. So we moved in mid-April and it's July 1st and I have not spun at all. So that's what happens when we have big changes, life changes. We tend to get out of stuff, or I do anyways. I get off track, and so I have a lot of fiber to spin up, a lot of Angora. For those of you who don't know, I am a fiber artist. I spin yarn from different animals, mainly Angora, because that's what I raise here. And with this new move that we've had, I am looking at possibly getting some other fiber animals. We will see. We need to get some things set up before that happens. And I also knit, crochet, make products. I have some jewelry that I make from my Angora yarn, and the usual hats and mittens and scarves and things like that. Today I wanted to show you, the last rabbit I finished was my German Angora, and German Angoras do not shed or molt their fiber like French and English do. You do have to clip them. I clip mine with scissors, a small pair of scissors, and I just clip them. I typically use the top part of the rabbit, mainly the underbelly and things like that. I do trim off from them. I don't use it though, for the most part, other than for compost. Even though most of it is clean, it gets a little bit matty and things underneath them, and so I trim that all away. I wanted to show you though, Millie is my German Angora, that's her name, and she's a pretty big girl. I've shown pictures of her, but I wanted to show you this staple length. Let's see, I don't know what the best way to go about doing this. Maybe like this. This is about 5.5, 6 inches in staple length, which is amazing. She had some beautiful fiber today, and I did not weigh this, but there's a lot of fiber in here. This is all just her today. And typically when I clip fiber, I always talk about how I would comb it, or sorry, card it after I get done clipping it. And today, since hers is so beautiful and so long, I'm just going to take it and I'm going to show you how to spin it straight. If I can remember how to use this wheel, I'm going to show you how to spin it straight from just being clipped off the rabbit. And I've got a squeak in my wheel that I need to deal with at some point here. I heard it on my last video. So let me readjust my camera so that you can see what I'm doing, and I'll be right back. All right, I think I have a good angle here. I'm just going to start with the amount that I showed you, and this is my leader. It's just some fiber or yarn that was already on here, and typically when you card your fiber, you're going to have something they call a roll egg, and that you spin off from. It's all nice and combed straight. The pieces have all been kind of lined up. And with clipped fiber, it's a little bit more difficult because you do have these blunt edges, which you can kind of see where you're clipping it straight. And I'm not a fan of spinning that, but this is so long that, and it's just such beautiful fiber. I think I'm going to be able to, you can see that, I think I'm going to be able to spin this quite easily, just because the staple length is so long on it, and it's going to end up being very smooth. I feel, and maybe I'm just being fussy, when I spin clipped fiber, I feel like there's always, I don't know, a spot where you can see, or I can see where it had been clipped. And again, if it's shorter fiber, it makes it a little bit more difficult. This is spinning beautifully because it is so long and there's so much length to work with on the spin, that it's spinning up super easy. Let me see if I can grab a little bit more here. And again, all I'm doing is having my hands work together. And what I want, so I am holding the fiber with my left hand. I am technically spinning with my right. And what I want to go into my yarn is where what I let out of my left hand, I'm always regulating with my right hand. So get this started. I typically just, you can see where you take it and that did not grab well. Oh, I need to figure out why this is squeaking. Probably because she has not been used in a very long time. And what I'm spinning on is a Spinolution Monarch. I love this wheel. I am so impressed with these wheels. You can find them all over on the internet. Look up Spinolution. They have quite a few to choose from. This is one of their bigger wheels, and I got the studio package, which I am set for spinning tools. It has a Lazy Kate, it has a Nitty Knotty, it comes with bobbins. I have two sizes of bobbins. I have, I think I have the 8-ounce and the 16-ounce bobbins. This is the 8-ounce. And I'm so impressed with these wheels, and they are made in the United States, which is another bonus. I love that. I'm a big proponent of buying from the US or small makers, small business people. Yeah, so this is spinning up beautifully, and even, let me show you, I've got some shorter clips once you get, this one's a little bit shorter. Let's see if I can find the blunt. So the cut end is in my hand right there. So that's not a bad length. It's just a slightly shorter. And what I'm going to do to get it started is just, you can see the wheel grab it, and I slowly just start moving my fingers through it. See if we can spin some of this shorter. And that's the other thing that happens when you have, and you can kind of see it on this, which this is what I'm not a fan of. You can see it when it when you connect it. It has these short little strands that tend to pop up a little bit more on clipped fiber, and those are the clipped edges. That's what I was talking about, the things that I don't like. This seems to be, for the most part, that's all I'm seeing was short, because this is quite long overall. I'm going to go and measure, or not measure, I'm going to go weigh this basket and see how much I have. I have not spun that much. And I was going to show you also her color on this. She would be considered a black Angora. She has a black face, but she is quite a light gray. This is more closer to her face, and then this is her body color. So she's got some variance in her coloring. Other pieces. You can see some of the crimp in this also, and I don't know that it's going to show up on camera though. I don't know if you can see. You might be able to see just a little bit of it. This has a super nice crimp to it, and it's just gorgeous. Yeah, I think you are maybe picking that up a little bit. So I have some work to do this weekend. Um, I will be hopefully working on several of these baskets. I have some things this afternoon that I'm going to do that have to do with my rabbits. So there might be another video coming up this afternoon. I won't post it this afternoon, but I'll be filming one. So I hope you all have a great weekend. Enjoy your 4th of July and your time off, hopefully, to rest and enjoy yourselves. And I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. You can hit the like button also. That helps me out. And you can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Tailspin Farm. Bye, guys.